Un faux pas is a social blunder or a tactless action that goes against customs or etiquette. Un faux pas literally means false step. No one likes to faire un faux pas because no one likes to be socially awkward. Because French culture is so unique and so diametrically opposed to many cultures, it is not hard to find oneself in strange situations. I like to say, les Français sont mal compris. French are misunderstood. And also the culture shocks are never far away when visiting France. Better be ready for some. Let's avoid faux pas together. Soyez prêts, be ready. Allez, on y va, let's go. We will begin this exploration by rounding up some basic taboos. If you are able to, try to speak to a French person using their language. A few words or a few memorized sentences will do. The important thing is to show you are making an effort. It shows respect, at least for at first contact. Le respect commence par soi-même. Respect starts with self-respect. Your best bet is to start any conversation with Bonjour monsieur, bonjour madame, bonjour mademoiselle, hello sir, madame or miss. Parlez-vous anglais? Do you speak English? Je ne parle pas français. I do not speak French. Other than that, contrary to what some people may think, French people do not feel offended if you cannot speak their language. Some might actually feel happy about it. They might consider having a conversation with tourists an opportunity to practice their English or any language they are interested in. Thanks to the internet, many young people speak English. Actually, if you are Anglophone, you will probably find little occasion to speak French in Paris. If you want to improve your French, I suggest you travel outside big cities. Allez à la campagne, go to the countryside. However, failure to start with bonjour is considered very rude. To simply walk up to someone and immediately start speaking is disrespectful. You could say, Bonjour, excusez-moi, hi, pardon-me. Bonjour, je m'excuse de vous déranger. Hi, I am sorry to bother you. This rule is so prevalent that you might have to say bonjour, even when you are angry at someone. If you are in a car accident, say hello first. Also, it is good to know that insulting someone in the street in France can result in a fine, as it is a criminal offense. A simple insult costs $38, while a racist, sexist, or homophobic insult can go in the upwards of $45,000. A fun thing to know, if you do not start any conversation using bonjour with, let's say to a waiter or a clerk, they might not serve you or might just ignore you. That might be why French people have a bad reputation concerning manners. Conversation starters that seem natural to you may feel offensive to French natives. It is best to avoid involving money or personal inquiries. French people might answer you with, Tu es la police? Are you the police? As this might sound like an interrogation. Here are some questions you should never lead with unless the other person feels safe enough to volunteer this information. Qu'est-ce que tu fais dans la vie? What do you do for a living? Est-ce que tu es marié? Are you married? Tu as des enfants? Do you have kids? Combien a coûté ton vélo, ton pantalon, etc. How much was your bike, your pants, etc. These questions sound too intrusive. We are private, so even asking for someone's first name may feel too much for some. Note that French people feel more comfortable talking about culture, art, food, music, philosophy, architecture, and popular events. We prefer to know the real person rather than their status. We do not like to socially categorize people. We usually do not value career, money, and hierarchy as much as other cultures. On the other hand, we value knowledge and intellect. In the same perspective, never flaunt your wealth or your achievements. People might think you are pretentious and vulgar. Although in some cultures, wealth and status may get you friends and admiration, in France showing off is considered shameless and you might be made fun of. Remember the French Revolution and its motto. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Liberty, equality, fraternity are core values of the French Republic. One thing to know is that French people do not like to waste money. We tend to be conservative about our money. That's why our decor is usually sober and we tend to buy expensive but durable items rather than fast fashion. Adventurous investments are not very well perceived in general. If you're in France for business and you are invited to a party or a dinner, do not talk about business, it is considered rude. In the TV series Emily in Paris, Emily Cooper is constantly rude and disrespectful without knowing. First, she constantly mixes business with social occasions, failing to grasp the French emphasis on work-life balance and social etiquette. That might sound counterintuitive, but French do not appreciate your go-get-it attitude. Even if you find it a waste of time, endure the long hours socializing, especially at dinner. French strictly separate fun and work and do not like greedy people. Also, Emily takes every opportunity to pitch spontaneously without approval. Your aggressivity, even though praised in other parts of the world, might earn you some enemies. France values life outside work, and that's why we fought hard and long to have our 35 hours work per week load. Actually, workers keep fighting every day for their rights. We are often on strike because we value our personal freedoms. Le temps, c'est de l'argent, time is money, mostly does not apply in France. French people do not have a practical mindset, for better or for worse. Make sure you prepare 1 or 2 topics well for conversation. No topic is off the agenda. Philosophers or visionaries with fresh ideas from your country might make fabulous discussions. French people are curious and enjoy discussing things just to play with ideas and not for any practical reason. Almost every person, regardless of class or background, can talk knowledgeably about anything from politics to philosophy to literature. Sometimes kids will surprise you too. Finally, never ever say, Je suis excitée. It does not mean I am excited about something, but this expression has a vulgar connotation. Replace it with J'ai hâte de, Je suis impatient de, Je suis très enthousiaste à propos de, I am excited to. Je suis fier de recevoir, I am proud to receive. Un discours passionné, an excited talk. Je suis content que, I am happy that. You might also use Je suis surexcité, although that might sound too enthusiastic for the French. French people do not really express intense emotions. When they do, they prefer to use English words like C'est super, génial, c'est cool. We tend to be overcritical. Not to like something is normal, to like something excessively is weird. Worse, showing too much emotion may be similar to being fake. French like authenticity, that's why we may speak up freely when we dislike someone or something. However, we do not attach much emotional meaning to our critics. That is why we can debate politics without making enemies. French pride themselves of being Cartesian or rational, logical. The word Cartésien was built from the name of René Descartes, a French philosopher who proved everything with mathematics and valued systematic doubt. In other words, we value reason over emotions. We are more laid back, and that's why we like to make fun of ourselves and others without being mean. We are more critical than encouraging. Self-worth is less important than competence. At the same time, we do not say we love, we show it. Appreciation is deep and discreet. That would explain why we need to borrow from another language to sound chill. In our eyes, Americans are over-enthusiastic. They like to do a lot of things and fill up their calendars. French people would rather chill and take it easy and be in the moment. So, when we use over-emphatic words, we feel like we are imitating Americans or another cultural norm. We are out of character. That's why we use foreign words to express it. This being said, we do admire that trait. I hope you enjoyed my video. Do not forget to like this video. Thanks to subscribing to French with Sylvie.